Hiya, I'm Pimmie, and I have been playing with natural dyes these past 2 weeks, and I wanted to show some results because I've been mostly playing with yellow and blue and making green, and the yellow came from dyers chamomile and birch leaves, and the blue came from woad, and the two different yellows gave a very different green, even though the blue was the same in both experiments. So I wanted to show that. I have some stuff laid out here. And first, this is the blue that the intensity of blue that I used. This skein went in the same moment the second green I'm going to show went in. So this is the amount of blue that was in the woad vat at that moment. And I had first dyed the yarn with the birch leaf and the dyers chamomile for yellow, and then over dyed it with the blue, so because the chemical reaction of the blue is to lay over the top, and you can see that in one green as well, so I'm going to show you that. This is the dyers chamomile, which is a bright happy yellow, sun yellow. This was the first bath, and after that we you put more skeins in for a second bath, so that was a bit lighter. And I used that to over dye with the woad, dipped it in the woad vat, and it came out like this. This is grey yarn with the yellow and blue over the top, and this is the just white yarn, same yarn as this. And I don't know if it really shows up on camera, but you can see that the yellow and blue didn't quite mix. So in places you can see more yellow, and other places you can see more blue, but from a distance it shows as pretty green. The same with the grey yarn. But that's darkened a bit by the grey base, and that pulls it towards blue a bit more, I think. Now, I was quite happy with these colors, but I didn't think they were very natural looking. As, oh wow, this is the color of leaves. More, yeah, because you can see the blue in it. And then I had this as a base from the birch leaf, which is a much lighter yellow than the dyers chamomile, but also a very light bright yellow, no green tinge to it. And apparently, because it's not as saturated, this worked really well with over dyeing it with the woad to get green, because I got a really bright apple green. like Granny Smith apples, bright green. And I'm really happy with this. So these two combined got this. And I also, after that, I had dyed some loose fleece, swifter fleece, and first put it in the birch leaf yellow bath, and then in the woad bath, and it came out absolutely insane. It's almost neon, bright, weird looking color. I have no idea what to do with this, but it's just fabulous. And if you would show this to people, they probably wouldn't think that this is natural dyes in all this garish, bright color. But yeah, I love this one. I love this this experiment. This yellow I'm going to use for testing reds on, because I want to make a bright red for the Iron Age dress. And I have, yeah, we'll talk to that before. I have two options. One in using the cochenille on its own, on top of a yellow, and brighten it with an afterbath of some acid, probably just white vinegar in water, and I'm hoping that this will be a good base to get a good scarlet red. And the other one is to add to just on the white yarn use a combination of the cochenille and madder, and I'm going to try that over yellow as well, and yeah, we'll see which will give me the best red. And my friend Amanda, she sent me several samples, little locks of yellow dyed fleece, dyed with different plants. So I'm going to see which base yellow will give the best scarlet red. And she promised me that she's going to look up the historical dye recipe that was used for the English army coats, the red coats. So that should give a really good bright red. Perhaps I can use that if it doesn't ask for chemicals that I'm not comfortable using, because they're so toxic and shouldn't be used nowadays. So yeah, that's going to be the next experiments for the upcoming week, because I have a deadline on all the dyed yarn for the Iron Age dress on the start of June, because then it's due to go to the weaver. So I'll keep you posted, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.